And I regretted that shit my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I regretted that shit my whole life. And I was a little nigga. But old enough to do right. You get what I'm saying? Yo, chillin'. I ain't do nothing since then. You know what I'm saying? So,
live and learn.
It's right, living. Huh? Yeah, I remember I used to steal bikes. So I used to have a fucking bike parked up in like 3-4 of these fucking buildings. You know what I'm saying? So, this is what I'm saying. My nigga, if I would have ran at Kareem, I would have heard. I would have told niggas. I'm like, yo, you know seen that nigga Kareem? Yo, that nigga still got his curls, man. Yo, that nigga doing alright. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that he ain't over here, I'm thinking, remember when he lost his mind?
Remember, no, Shanae said he's good. With a girl, woman.
Probably. So, let me ask you this question. If y'all know my track record, if y'all heard somebody...
We already gave you the answer.
Alright. So now so y'all don't believe me when I tell you that somebody's trying to cause bodily harm to me?
You don't believe that
you think I got... You think I got...
that you are the stalker.
You do?
Yes. You're stalking everybody. You sit in the window. Where they at? He ran down them steps.
Hey, yo, listen.
Watch these videos. So the next time I see you, I'm going to get in your ass.
As a matter of fact, I like the fact that I appreciate your motherfucking opinion. What's the word? I appreciate your comment.
The feedback.
I appreciate your comment so I can tweak my shit up. You're not up with the times. It ain't no computer jobs no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, real talk, I'm gonna say this. It's a new world, so to stay up these days is a whole different protocol. I wish everybody luck in finding a way. Everybody call me crazy. No. People not calling me crazy, but some people, like you have a certain point of view about what you like. If I asked you, yo, what you think I would do? I would think you have a different. I think you'll have a different assumption if I ask you, like, do you think I would do X, Y, and Z? Because you know me. I'm surprised by your responses. However, nevertheless, me losing my train of thought, I like the constructive criticism, but I'm going to say this, though.
You're like a magnifying mind of Travis. You remember Travis? You're like 10 times, like maybe not even 10. You're like 50 times of his brain. So can you imagine that? Even Drew, like you, Travis, and Drew, the way y'all brains work, I'm crazy.
Yo, listen, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm telling you directly because I'm talking to you, knocking on wood. Niggas know that. Y'all niggas know me. So listen, from all the things that been happening to me, man, if I didn't have a sound mind, knocking on concrete, knocking on the wood, I'll be fucking homeless on the streets. How people trying to make me if I didn't have sound mind. Because that shit ain't easy. And especially when you say, yo, I remember when we used to do the computers and shit back in the days. And I remember when my mom did your taxes and you was getting good money back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was back in the days. You get what I'm saying? But now it's a new day. And I'm on the same shit I was on back in the day. I'm not trying to be a bum. I'm not trying to be a bum. I'm not trying to have to be in a position where I have to ask anybody for anything. I'm not trying to be in a position where I need anybody for anything. I want to be in a position where I will be totally self-sufficient and don't have to depend on nobody for food, clothing, or shelter. That's how it was when I was a little nigga, which is why I got my house when I was 25 years old. And that's why 16, 17 years later, I still got my house. Why? Because I have the same protocol. I don't want to depend on nobody.
Listen.
I don't want to need nobody. You get what I'm saying?
You will never be that. And if you are, I'll be like, you a fucking lion. You have always been that person to make sure you are set from whatever went on up here in this building with your mom.
Knocking on wood.
You have always made it that your business to not be dependent on anybody.
Right. Even though you know my mom's treating me like shit. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you a question. Did my mom treat me good when I was little?
I don't know.
You don't know.
See, I don't know that aspect. I was young. I remember when you used to kick that fucking door in because you used to kick it so loud we hear it upstairs. But
y'all heard the story when listen, I didn't know that my mother was doing rituals and curses for me when I was young. I didn't know that. That's what I'm saying. When I get older, then I learn about voodoo and black magic and curses and all this shit. I didn't know that shit when I was young.
You didn't approve of that shit, right?
And now when this shit happened, I remember talking to you, and I remember when you told me something that you seen. I was like, whoa.
No, his mother used to do it to him.
I didn't see. I wasn't gonna mention it because I'm the type of person. He mentioned it to me one time, and I was like, word, yo son. I had no idea my mother's on the same type of shit, my nigga. So now I didn't realize how my mother. Now I understand why my mom's hated my gut since little, because she was trying to drive me mentally. You get what I'm saying? It's a ritual. And one thing I'll never forget in this building, one winter, my mother made me walk from the first. She made me come out the apartment on the 4th floor. She made me walk down to the 1st floor with all of my clothes off, except just a t-shirt. So she made me walk past you, your sister, Eugene, Quana, Jose. I don't even think Jose was playing in the building with us that day. But it was a whole bunch of kids. It was a bunch of young folks in the building. And she had me walking right past y'all, walking up and down the steps. I was butt naked. So let me ask you this. Do you think I'd be a crazy person to make this up? Or even if I had certain feelings against my mother, have y'all known me to have a certain dark character where I would, you get what I'm saying? First of all, remember he told me this, what his moms did, an experience. I never shared what his moms did when he shared the experience and told me. So imagine what I'm going to do with my own situation. If I hold his situation tight, I'm going to hold my own situation tight.
I didn't know
You get what? No, but this is what I'm saying.
You ever thought about seeking therapy?
No, I don't need therapy because it ain't fucked me up like that. I'm strong enough. But the thing is, it's just the logics of it. Just to think back, it's just like this. It doesn't matter. A title. So, well, hold on. Don't lose the thought. Don't lose the thought. It's about a fucking title. That's what it's about. So I was just trying to understand, like, damn, why my moms could do something like that and treat me like that, such terrible and no love all that time. When I was young, I just never could understand it. I just wanted to understand. I've been through it since I was young, so I got used to it. I just wanted to know why. Just like maybe you was in a relationship, you love somebody, then one day you woke up and the girl was gone or the boy was gone, and you'd be like, what the fuck? You can get on with your life and everything, but something in you was just curious, something. No,
because I've been through shit in my life.
All right.
It still scars you.
Right, but you're still strong, and you know what I mean, it ain't fucking you up where you're gonna keep.
I'm not gonna let it become my demise.
Right,
or it's not gonna be my failure. It's gonna make me even go harder and stronger.
That, and plus this, you not gonna be a sucker. You're not gonna be a fucked up person about it and be a hurt person that hurt other people.
No.
You get what I'm saying? If you wanted to, or if it triggered a certain screw in you, you could have did that. Like, yo, I done been to, and this shit done scarred me. Now, when you run up in certain situations where other people be like, man, fuck that, I got scarred, I ain't letting them get, you get what I'm saying? But you don't do that. You know what I mean? So it's the same, I'm saying that to say this. My moms did that dirtbag shit to me. This is when I was young. I got over it when I was young. That's why I was hustling so I got over it. But I just want to know and understand, because I was confused. Yo, how could the person that brought me into this world treat me so terrible? I wasn't the type of person that's like, yo, damn,
I'm gonna ask you a question,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you give me your feedback. You don't have to, whatever.
Good.
So, for your mom to do that, and I had to learn this for myself. What did my mom go through, or her parents, so for her to do or allow certain things to happen to us?
Now listen to this. That's perfect to what you said. Perfect. Maybe my moms did go through some shit, and I feel that my moms did go through some shit, and I feel like that shit that's happening to me, I feel like it happened to her too. But now here's the difference.
She had the option to change it. But sometimes change is not easy. But when you're caught up in a moment, you lose that moment.
Well, this is what I'm going to tell you. So I just wanted to know, you could have lost that moment, but it's your own child. So I'm just curious to just know, just as a lesson, because I'm over it. I'm not feeling like I'm losing something. I'm not feeling like, damn, I have to, you get what I'm saying? I'm over that. But, like I just said, I'm curious like a motherfucker, because this is a person that meant a lot to me, and that's a person that does mean a lot to me. So I would just like to know why. Just curious. You get what I'm saying? Not on some, I want to know why.
Do you speak to other family members? Older family members? She got sisters or brothers? Because I learned a lot with my grandmother. And my grandma's 93 years old and still alive. And my mother treats my grandmother like shit. But that's payback. That's payback, time out. That's payback from the way my grandmother treated her.
Well, let me tell you something, gangster. This shit is so gangster, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but I felt a little emotion in my eyes. Yo, check this out. Let me answer your question. Well, did you talk to other people in your family? When this shit happened to me up here, I left because I discovered that my mom's was a part of it. So now when I found out my mom's a part of it, I'm like, let me get...
to slice your neck?
Slice my neck?
Yeah.
I got a slice?
No, you're always covering up your chin, so there gotta be something underneath your neck.
Oh, no, it's a habit because I go up all these places. No. No. So check it out. When this shit was happening up here, I came over to my mom's and I was like, yo, mom, something is really going wrong. Then next thing you know, I started seeing my mom's acting spooky, and then I could tell when I'm talking to her, she's talking to somebody else to get information first, and then she's coming back to me. I'm like, oh shit. And I know how my mom's is, so I was like, okay, they got her, whatever this is going on. So like, yo, let me go down south so I can get out of New York, so I can have just a little bit of peace of mind to figure out what the fuck is going on, because everything was coming from all angles in New York. When I go down south to my grandmother, I'm talking to my grandmother, and the conversation that I'm having with my grandmother and my family is similar to a conversation I'm having to y'all up here in New York, to tell you the truth. So when I'm telling them, like, yo, shit is crazy in New York, people was trying to hurt me, and people was jeopardizing my welfare, you know what I'm saying, my well-being. They kept trying to ignore it, like, man, nothing going on, yo, you worried, Or when I be like, yo, you don't remember how your mom used to treat me back then? Because my mom used to treat me terrible when I go down south. She used to smack the shit out of me, and all my family used to be like, Sheila, calm down, Sheila, don't hit him so much. Come on, Sheila, it's not that serious. Come on, Sheila, come on, he's just a child. You know what I'm saying? She used to always fuck me up. So my family used to... Now when I go down there, I'm like, yo, I said to my aunt, my grand, you don't remember how she used to? They're like, huh? No. And they act like they don't remember. And then what really topped the cake? I thought I was the first grandson, so I thought I was grandma's boy, especially since we almost had a near-death experience in a car accident. And then I came up to New York, so I always thought I was always grandma's boys. I learned that my grandma was an Eastern Star. I know she was, but I didn't put it two together. Yo, my grandmother was so fucking cold, and she was so fucking conniving. I never knew. I remember my mother told me one day, I used to be like, grandma this and grandma that. And one of my people's family, aunt, she stole $1,000 and my grandma So I used to be like, yo, how y'all let her get away with $1,000 and she stole money from grandma? And grandma's such a good person. How y'all gonna let that happen? That's crazy. They let that shit, you know why they was letting that shit go? Because they all been doing each other dirty down there, doing the fucking Human insurance scams, killing each other and all type of shit. I didn't know because I'm in New York minding my business. Like you just said in a way, how you know about me? I'm in New York minding my business, just trying to find my own way. I never was paying attention to nobody's business. So I didn't know that they was all paying attention to me. I didn't know they was all had people paying attention to me, like my dad. You get what I'm saying? I thought my dad don't fuck with me, and he just like, forget him, and my mom just like, okay, he not dealing with me, and listen, I'm just gonna, but I had no, so I'm just gonna mind my business, do me. I thought he was I didn't know that he was behind the scenes, envious, jealous, and hateful, and you get what I'm saying, sabotaging me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know a lot of those contractors that he sent me, he was related to some of them. You know what I'm saying? So like, remember you said, when you said, yo, I had people come and do work for me. I used to get people to come and do work for me. They do work, and then next thing you know, they skip out. It kept happening. You know what I didn't know? I didn't know that somebody was shadowing me, paying attention to everything, body of me, and everything I do, and then they'll go. You know why I ain't got no bitch? I'm not an ugly nigga, and I have my shit together. A girl want a nigga like me. You know why none of my relationships didn't go? Because they was on the back end. You get what I'm saying? Satanic ritual abuse. Freemasons, you gotta kill motherfuckers to move up. So that shit just ain't in the rap industry. You get what I'm saying? So, yo, this shit is wicked. And now that I seen they done paid my friends and family off to, you get what I'm saying? Felony organized harassment. But listen, it's also spiritual. So you see, like me, how I try to teach niggas computers back in the day. I'm a type of person that want to uplift motherfuckers. The powers that be don't like people like fucking me, because they taking this shit over. They taking New York over. You see what's happening to black people? There's no jobs out here no more. The only fucking businesses that's booming in New York, forget New York, and Brooklyn right now, the only businesses that's popping up in Brooklyn right now is smoke shops. All the hospitals, they're closing down. Y'all said y'all was in Kingsbrook today, so y'all already know what's happening in Kingsbrook. Kingsbrook is closing down.
I know, because that's my hospital and that's where my primary is.
Now listen to me.
But God forbid if I needed to stay, I couldn't even stay there. They would have to move me to Brookfield because they don't have no housing for people.
Now check it out. This shit's happening quietly, universal, all around Brooklyn. So now me, for different situations, I done go to different hospitals. You get what I'm saying? Because maybe this one give me treatment or whatever. So I done discovered that it's not just here, and it's not just this hospital, it's not just Kingsbrook, it's not just Brookdale, it's not just Kings County. They're shutting down all the hospitals. That's why when you walk in the Avenue, you see those new businesses that's open. Oh, this is the other new business. The only business that's opening right now, and you're gonna pay attention to it, is smoke shops